Welcome into the 5WS channel. Today, we will be going over Taylor Swift and everything about her. Let's get started. Taylor Swift is one of the most successful and influential figures in contemporary music, known for her songwriting, vocal talent, and ability to transition between genres. Here's an in-depth look at the who, what, when, where, and why of Taylor Swift's life and career. Who? Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania, to Scott Swift, a stockbroker, and Andrea Swift, a homemaker. She has one younger brother, Austin, who is an actor. Growing up, Taylor was exposed to both country and pop music, and her early love for songwriting and performing was clear. Swift's career is defined not only by her musical ability, but by her songwriting. She has often been praised for her ability to craft deeply personal, relatable lyrics, which has earned her a massive and dedicated fanbase. Swift is also known for being a highly public figure, often making headlines for her relationships, business decisions, and political stances. What? Taylor Swift is an American singer-songwriter who has become one of the best-selling music artists in the world. Known for her ability to reinvent herself across musical genres, Swift initially began in country music before transitioning into pop, indie, and alternative styles. Early career and country music. Taylor Swift's career began in the mid-2000s when, at the age of 14, she signed with Big Machine Records. Her debut album, Taylor Swift 2006, introduced her as a teenage country singer-songwriter, and its hit single Tim McGraw set the stage for her future success. Her second album, Fearless 2008, made her a global star, with tracks like Love Story and You Belong With Me, both of which gained immense popularity across multiple music charts. Transition to pop. In 2014, Swift made a bold move away from country music with her fifth album, 1989, embracing a fully pop sound. The album was a massive commercial success, with hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood. This album marked the beginning of her transformation into a pop icon. Genre exploration. Swift has continually evolved musically. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, she released two indie folk albums, Folklore and Evermore. These albums were a departure from her previous pop work, showcasing her versatility and ability to adapt to new musical trends while still maintaining her signature songwriting style. Public image and advocacy. Beyond music, Swift is known for her activism, particularly in advocating for women's rights, LGBTQ issues, and political engagement. She has been an advocate for better rights for musicians, particularly in regard to music streaming platforms and ownership of her music catalog. In 2019, she famously began re-recording her old albums after a dispute with her former record label, Big Machine Records, over the ownership of the masters to her first 6 albums. When? Birth. Taylor Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. Musical debut. Swift's debut album, Taylor Swift, was released in 2006 when she was just 16 years old. She gained recognition quickly for her songwriting talent. Breakthrough success. Swift's second album, Fearless 2008, catapulted her into mainstream success, with the album selling over 12 million copies worldwide. It won several Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. Switch to pop. Swift made the official transition to pop with the release of 1989 in 2014, which marked a departure from her country roots and saw her achieving massive commercial success, with the album selling over 10 million copies globally. Recent work. In 2020, Taylor Swift released Folklore and Evermore in rapid succession, both of which were critically acclaimed for their introspective, folk-inspired sound. Ongoing success. Swift remains one of the most popular and influential artists in the world. As of 2024, she continues to dominate the music industry with her re-recorded albums and new releases, maintaining a loyal fan base while gaining new admirers across the globe. Where? Birthplace. Taylor Swift was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, and raised in nearby Wyomissing. She later moved to Nashville, Tennessee, to pursue her music career, where she signed her first record deal at age 14. Musical career. Swift's musical journey took her from Nashville, the country music capital, to global arenas. Her first performances were in small clubs, but as her popularity grew, she began performing in sold-out stadiums around the world. Touring. Swift's tour, including the Fearless Tour, Red Tour, 1989 World Tour, and Reputation Stadium Tour, have taken her across North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Her Eras Tour 2023 to 2024 is one of her largest, celebrating her entire discography. Cultural impact. Taylor Swift's influence has extended beyond music, impacting fashion, social media, and pop culture. Her music videos, fashion choices, and relationships have consistently been covered in media outlets, contributing to her global brand. WHY. Taylor Swift's rise to fame and continued success can be attributed to several key factors. Songwriting talent. One of Swift's most distinctive traits is her ability to write deeply personal, relatable songs. She's known for turning her personal experiences, such as relationships, heartbreak, and self-reflection, into songs that resonate with millions. This personal approach to songwriting has earned her critical acclaim and fan loyalty. Musical evolution. Swift's ability to transition between genres from country to pop, then to indie folk has kept her relevant across different musical landscapes. This versatility allows her to attract a diverse range of listeners while maintaining her artistic integrity. Fan connection. Swift has a dedicated fan base known as Swifties. She is deeply involved with her fans, often communicating with them directly on social media, sharing personal stories, and even giving surprise gifts or visits to fans during major life events. This personal connection has made her one of the most beloved public figures in music. Cultural relevance and empowerment. Swift's public persona is also tied to themes of empowerment. She has used her platform to speak out about various political issues, including women's rights and LGBTQ rights. Her advocacy for artists' rights, especially in terms of music ownership and fair compensation from streaming services, has positioned her as a leader in the ongoing debate about the music industry. Business savvy. Swift has also made strategic business moves. Her decision to re-record her first 6 albums after a dispute over the ownership of her masters was not only a bold statement about artist rights, but also a lucrative move that empowered her to regain control over her music and set a precedent for other musicians. Relatability. Swift's ability to convey raw emotions through her songs, whether it's the joy of love or the pain of loss, has created an emotional bond with listeners. Many fans feel that her music speaks to their own life experiences. In summary, Taylor Swift is a multifaceted cultural icon whose success can be attributed to her extraordinary talent, business acumen, and the deep connection she maintains with her fans. She has continuously reinvented herself while staying true to her roots as a songwriter, and her impact on music, culture, and advocacy continues to grow. Thank you for watching. Got recommendations for who you want to learn about? Let me know in the comments.